This is the tale of Mulan, a young Chinese girl whose heroic deeds helped save her beloved country. She was a simple girl. She did not live in a palace. She lived in a modest home outside the city. She fed the family chickens and loved her mother and father. She was not rich and powerful. But her actions made her great. Listen now to her story. Thousands of years ago, a wise emperor built a wall to keep invaders out of China. As time passed, each new emperor added to the wall until it stretched for many miles, guarding the people like a great dragon. The emperor lived in the imperial palace and ruled as wisely as he could over the land. Far away from the imperial palace and living in the countryside was a young woman named Mulan. Mulan was busily writing notes on her arm. Today was the day for a meeting with the matchmaker, and she wanted to be prepared. If she performed well, she would bring honor to her family by making a good match in marriage. In preparation for her meeting with the matchmaker, and with the help of her friends, Mulan was skillfully transformed from a common villager into a delicate Chinese maiden. For serenity, a jade necklace for beauty, and a cricket for good luck. She looked lovely in every way. Unfortunately, everything seemed to go wrong when Mulan met the matchmaker. First, the ink from her arm smeared on the matchmaker's face. Then the cricket took a swim in the matchmaker's tea. And when Mulan tried to grab the cricket, hot tea spilled everywhere. The matchmaker was furious and shouted, "You will never bring your family honor." Mulan could barely hold her head up. Looking at her image, she knew that she would never truly be the Chinese maiden she saw looking back at her.
I'll never pass for a perfect bride, or a perfect daughter. Can it be? I'm not meant to play this part.
See
fell in disgrace, word came from the Imperial Palace that a ferocious army of soldiers, known as the Huns, had attacked and scaled the Great Wall. Citizens, I bring a proclamation from the Imperial City. The Huns have invaded China. By order of the Emperor, one man from every family must serve in the Imperial Army. Report tomorrow to the Wushun camp. Mulan, in fear of her father's aging health, takes the conscription notice and secretly plotted to take his place. During the night, she cuts her long black hair and puts on her father's armor. As her family slept, she makes her way to the soldier camp. Mushu, Mushu, where is that pesky dragon? Mushu, I have a job for you. One of our descendants is in trouble, and you must wait for guardians to protect her. Now back to our story. Mushu is asked by the ancestors to wake the family guardian, a large, fierce dragon full of power. However, Mushu, instead of awakening the magical stone beast, causes the sleeping beast to crumble into pebbles. He then takes it upon himself to run off and help Mulan. Meanwhile, Captain Shang, the leader in the Emperor's army, had been placed in charge of all new soldiers. He began training the new recruits to defend China in war against the Huns. Disguised as a man and calling herself Ping, Mulan arrives at the soldiers' camp with a trusty family guardian following closely behind. Fearful that her identity would be discovered, Mulan did her best to change her manners and her walk to blend in with the rest of the troops. However, she was not off to a good start as a soldier. Every minute was a fierce group of warriors led by a cruel Han leader known as Shan Yu. Nothing had been able to stop them in their path of destruction. Of their homeland against the barbarians. Suddenly, a rocket exploded on their cannon wagon, and the evil Shan Yu and his warriors knew of their position. A fierce battle ensued. One last rocket cannon was available to fire. Mulan got an idea. She took the cannon off Mushu's back and pointed it towards a cliff of snow. A rocket shot into the huge cliff, causing an avalanche, trapping Shan Yu and his men. They had saved their friends. Shang bows his head to honor the brave new hero. The Emperor declares Mulan the hero of China. A triumphant ceremony is ordered, and all of China celebrates. Strong hearts, not strong bodies, as Mulan has shown us today. Always be true to your heart.